The river is what connects all of us as a nation. We're referred to as the river people. Right from springtime to fall time is when the salmon start running. A lot of our people just camp out up and down along the river. Kind of brings communities and brings the nation together.
I'm a fish monitor for TNG, that's Chilcotin National Government. What my job is to count the fish that people pull out in my part of the river. I'm located at Alexandria, and I gotta keep monitoring the fish so we could keep track of the fish so we could have stronger runs in the future. I've been dip netting probably now about 15 years. First time I went dip netting, I think I was about 12 years old. Dip netting is when the fish swim upriver so they can go and spawn. And as they're swimming up the river, we use our nets and glide it down with the water, and then the fish swim in your nets. The feeling I get when I get a fish is a great feeling, especially the first one. Sometimes they're out there for a while when the run's not going good. But it's always great to pull them in and feed your family. You were providers with this.
Today we started around 8. It took a couple tries. My arms were really sore, but I wanted to catch a fish, so I kept on going. And then when I finally caught one, I was super happy. It was different for me since it was my first time dip netting. It's a lot of fun. What I usually do is I talk to the river because it helps me and it helps the fish too. My favorite part about the salmon run is eating it is the best. You can either smoke it or fry it, either one, it tastes really good.
After the fish is caught, we usually load up the fish and bring it home for preparing. Then we could cut the fish, fillet it. We try and use every part we can. Jar the fish, you could dry it, you could smoke it, and then prepare yourself for the rest of the year. It really helps our people. It's a traditional way of living, and we're very lucky to do this.
Ilhqot'in is another task. So good day. The chen by hit in that hell can how goes the go. I'll just show you how to hang and do get the tea. A gun tatasti. That's how you hang it facing away from the water. That means they're getting off the water.
We call it Indi when the lightning comes. Usually beginning of August, fish are going to run. For myself, there's just a deep, profound respect for salmon that give their life for you or their family. Like between climate change and just the landscape changing, I think there's a huge level of uncertainty of what's going to happen in the future and not knowing how the land is going to react to it. From year to year, we don't know if the moose are going to be solid. I don't know if the salmon are going to come back each year. So there's huge food security issues that we deal with at a year-to-year basis. And it's probably why we're, as a nation, we're so concerned about how the land is managed.
Yeah, I guess a long time ago we had full control, full jurisdiction of all of our lands and all of our rivers and lakes. As of today, the government's saying it's Crown land and they have the jurisdiction there. So there's a bit of a problem for us to live the way we've always lived. Just in the last 4 years or so, we have regained some title to our territory, and that's where the salmon are born, right on that tidal land. For myself, I'd like to see 100% jurisdiction over 100% of our territory. That's the only way we're going to survive as a people and survive as a nation, and for the next 7 generations to live that lifestyle that we enjoy so much.
My hopes for the future are just continuous strong fish runs. Right now, the way the Chilcotin national government is working, we've got the resources now. We're monitoring our fish good, and we want the fish to come back.
For my hopes is to dip net more. I would like to get my own dip net so then I can get more experience. And for that to happen, you gotta take care of the water, the river.
I mean, my hopes for the future is that our younger generations continue to learn how to process salmon, that we keep up the fight to protect them and protect the habitat. If we're going to continue to be in Chilcotin, we've got to fight for the animals that feed us and the land that supports us and water that gives us life.